Hi, I'm here with Keith Deer from Fujitsu. Keith, welcome.
Hi, Barry, thank you.
Keith, can you tell me about your role at Fujitsu?
Yeah, so I'm Managing Director at Fujitsu's Centre for Cognitive and Advanced Technologies. What we do is a couple of different things. So we look at what are the next generation of technologies, how will they revolutionise how we make decisions, and we try to pull those through from research to customer applications at speed and scale.
Why is it so important to look at different emerging technologies together?
So I think fundamentally the technologies that we're talking about at this conference, AI and quantum in particular, are fundamentally cognitive technologies. Quantum computing, like AI, helps you draw insight and foresight from data at speed and scale. Insight and foresight are the two fundamental defining properties of human cognition, and cognition manifests in how we make decisions. So hence the Centre's mission is to revolutionise decision making. It's also because the most interesting innovation happens at the intersection of multiple technologies. And I think finally it's also because as we think about cognitive technologies in the real world, and we're thinking about how we revolutionise how we make decisions, it's understanding that single technology strategies tend to result in you building problems that go in search of solutions. And I think it's much more interesting to say, well, what's the opportunity and challenge that we're facing, revolutionising decision making, and therefore what suite of technologies can best enable us to do that rapidly.
So it sounds like some really exciting stuff. So your talk tomorrow is about doing all that responsibly. Can you just give me some take-homes on that?
Yeah, so I think the précis in the title is it's power with machines. We have had generations of technologists who have had power over machines. They have been mere tools to do our bidding. And I think we're heading into a world where increasingly machines are an active contributing part of the team. They are other team members. I think that raises some really exciting possibilities and opportunities for business. I think it demands that you reimagine your organisations, and I think that is businesses, but it's also government. I think it's also how we organise societies. I think we need some radical top-to-bottom rethink. You might call it transformation. And I think the last part of my talk is going to talk about ecologies of intelligence. So understanding the relative strengths and limitations of humans, the way intelligence manifests in multiple different domains, and therefore the role that machines might play in the future demands a kind of reimagination of what intelligence actually is. So there are a number of different things, but I hope to cover that as well as some of the very specific things we're doing at Fujitsu.
That's really exciting stuff. It actually touches on a couple of sessions we've got in the Quantum Summit. We have one on regulation and one on ethics. So that looks like the similar sort of field.
Absolutely.
But talking about Fujitsu is doing a lot of work in quantum.
Yep.
Can you tell me what's on the roadmap?
Well, we have a quantum team within the centre that works in support of Fujitsu's broader quantum roadmap. Yep. So in the longer term, we are looking at a 100 qubit quantum computer next year. We already have a 64 quantum qubit computer that we built with Riken in Japan. We're working with Oxford Quantum Circuits to build a 32 quantum qubit quantum computer in Spain for Sesca. Beyond that, you see the increasing number of qubits and looking at how we can stabilize those qubits and bring practical quantum computing. That sounds a lot like everybody else's approach, so let me tell you some things we're doing that are different, because that's just, we're in the race with everybody else, I guess, is the take home from that. What we're also doing is thinking about quantum algorithms now, thinking about quantum middleware and quantum software, thinking about the applications that will come and are here now. So for me, quantum computing in the real world, what it does is enable us to model the real world with far greater fidelity than we've been able to before. And I think you can see immediately how that looks to in the context of revolutionising decision making. More accurate models means more accurate output, means more accurate foresight and insight. And I think it's thinking, well, it's not just thinking, it's investing in the talent so that when practical quantum computing arrives, we have the deep bench of talent that means we're the go-to for our customers for real world applications of quantum computing and not just the hardware.
That's really interesting. That ties into the previous conversation I had. Do you think quantum is going to become more accessible to people with different backgrounds once we've sorted out the middleware and the software interfaces?
Yeah, so in Japan we already have compute as a service, which means we have what they call a computing broker. So you log on with the problem that you want to solve, and the broker says, okay, maybe you need a quantum simulator. We have the world's fastest quantum simulator. Maybe you need an annealing solution. We have digital annealing. Maybe you need a large-scale high-performance or supercomputing solution. So I think what that does is it begins to democratize access, because you don't have to figure out yourself what solution you need. We can do that for you. You just bring your problem. I think we're taking that to market all over the world now, and I think we will be one of a number of people that are trying to speed adoption through making it accessible. We also run something called quantum value assessments, where we come and look at your business and we say, these are the problems quantum computing is going to be able to help with, and these are the things that digital annealing, our unique offering, and the wider field of combinatorics can help you with today. So driving business value today and then helping to upskill. We talk about educating experts and training champions. So educating experts in what the real business applications are, and training champions of quantum within our customers who can say, hey, we now know how this can help us and we need to start investing in it now to get ahead of the competition.
Fantastic. Quantum is obviously a topic that you're very interested in, but what excites you about it?
Well, I think that modelling aspect is really exciting. I was involved in a project a few years back that was looking at how we would build a vast, scalable virtual world that would essentially have a digital twin of everything and everyone was the long-term goal, our kind of product roadmap. Our digital twin program office is looking at that now. I'm really interested in how combinatorics and annealing can drive immediate business value for our customers today, and can chart a path towards the application of quantum computing and quantum modelling within synthetic environments. And those synthetic environments will be doing everything from modelling the human brain to helping us decarbonise transport to building new batteries. You know, the number of applications is the exciting bit, but yeah, for me, in the end, it's the idea of modelling things with far greater fidelity than we currently can.
That's absolutely fascinating. Keith, thank you so much.
Thanks very much.